Hello friends, my name is RageKingdom and today is a very important day on our free-to-play account because we're going to make our first official team. Now the thing is that the next companion that I want to get to Mythic is a companion that I don't have, and if you're a fan of the channel then you know that that companion is going to be the Fulgur companion, which means we need to complete stage 8-1, and if I'm going to be pushing that hard then I want to make sure that I got a team so it's going fast and it's going clean and I'm having a good time doing it. So my first step is to actually design a team, and the things that I'm going to consider while I'm doing that is what do I have that's already a high rarity, because that does affect how good my characters are going to be. What do I have that synergizes well? And then also, what do I actually want to use? Because I have a female Lionstone sitting here, you know, I can't really ascend her past 4-star, so it doesn't matter that much. But guess what? I'm tired of using her, and this is the perfect time for me to not have to use her, because I'm mostly focusing on campaign, and, you know, she's more essential, quote unquote, when you're in a PvP environment. So I can skip that for now, and I'm choosing to do so. I'm choosing also to use my mythic characters that I think that I can make work pretty well, even though they're not the best mythic characters. So that's going to be my male Sallyhorn and my male Trevane. So this is the team that I'm thinking about going with here, and I know I could be using a female Lionstone and blah blah blah, be all boring. I'm just tired of using that on every team. So don't at me, bro. What I do want to do is try to do some more interesting, like, manipulation of the enemies. Try to have some fun with that a little bit. We're going to have the Sallyhorn pushing through, making this group of enemies come together in the back line. We'll have the Tidestorm pulling the other one, and then the melee enemy on this side will come forward a little bit, and that's going to create a line of dudes that hopefully these two mages that both have really strong line attack active skills, hopefully they'll be able to attack into that with their line attacks and hit most of the people and do just a crazy amount of damage. Now, part of the reasons that I'm doing that with this particular build, number one, it's characters that I've gotten a higher rarity of, so that's pretty helpful to do in general. Number two, I just want to use a Sallyhorn or something weird that's not all that great, just while my account is low level and I get to have fun with the dang old game. And part of the reason I'm going with the Lionstone is because I do have two mages that are pretty close to the front line, pretty in the stuff, and so getting them protected a little bit is a good thing to do. I believe I'm going to do a crazy amount of damage here. Realistically speaking, I could just replace the Sallyhorn with the female Lionstone and it would likely just be a better team. There's a lot of things I could do to just make a better team, but I don't want to make just a better team. I want to have fun with my team. So the next step in the process is I'm going to go ascend everybody as high as I can ascend them and, you know, see what it do. I imagine most of them will be 5 stars. Might get somebody to 6-star, who knows? Stay tuned for 4 seconds and you'll find out, because I'm about to cut to the future me literally right now. Alright. I have done some ascension and my god, this lady is huge. Absolutely massive, 7 stars. I didn't expect that. So obviously she's going to be our huge carry, and we are going to take advantage of that as much as we possibly can. That means all of her equipment is going to be leveled up as high as it can possibly go. I'm going to invest most of my books into her, and we're going to need a little bit more gold. So we've gotten everything basically leveled up as much as we can get it leveled up. We're going to pump in a couple of levels into her just for some extra cash when we pop all of our gold boxes. I've spent everything I can spend. I've caroused as much as I can carouse, and now we're popping some gold. That's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna do it. Boom. Firepower. Boom. Now we're just gonna chuck that all into her for now. Ain't no thing, you know? Literally just all the books I can afford go into her. No second thought about it, because the damage she's gonna put out is gonna be insane. I married some stuff off on her. I got Agile, which is great. That's going to increase my ult damage because of my passive skill, which stacks burning, which then my ultimate will consume to do increased damage per stack. And also I've got a level 17 athletic here. Now I wish that it was level 18, but we are well in the range where athletic is crazy strong. This is giving me 5,500 strength. If this was level 18, it would be 10,000 higher almost. But we didn't have brutal as even an option, otherwise I would have guaranteed that trait to get onto here, and it will be replacing loyal when I have that opportunity. I'll build defense later. I don't think I'm gonna need it on her right now. In fact, maybe I should just manufacture some children to give myself that option. Yes, in fact, I think I will try to get myself a brutal. I can't quite guarantee it because she's only purple and I'm gonna be taking it off of a mythic. But you know, we can do a little gambling. We're gonna do a little bit of gambling, make her as strong as she can be. BRB. We did get one dude. We could have a chance at loyal. I could also just upgrade this guy and use him in districts because already having noble and confident would be pretty helpful. Although even if I got noble on her, I wouldn't be super sad about it because she's already helping me in districts. And at the end of the day, the worst thing that happens is I get a little more vigor, which is great for my character right now. So F it. Hey, we got fierce. I love my life. Well, she's gonna be just absolutely train wrecking people. And I think that's going to be pretty good for us overall. I wish that I had brutal. I wish my athletic was maxed out, but you can't always get what you want, which means that I am now confident in spending some stuff into my Guardian Stone to actually unlock some strength for my mages since I'm going so hard into that route. Anyway, just a tad bit short of getting that last one. What could I do? What could I do? The intimacy will do it. Charm. Charm is the way. All right, so our final landing with all of our characters here. We got a level 192 7-star female IGNIS with 7 vigor, looking real hot, real nice, real hybrid. Our mythic Sallyhorn is still 4-star. He didn't make the cut for getting those resources. Male Tidestorm made it up to 6-star. I decided to keep him at level 160 and put all the extra gold into the female IGNIS for obvious reasons, but he did get a little bit of marriage going on. He got agile on him, which is great, but then we ended up with hexproof. Didn't have much else in the way of good things to give him, although we could try again now. Got our 5-star male Lionstone, who I have not adjusted traits on, and I think that it's probably worth it to do that, but I'm not going to do it first thing. And our female Fulgur is not so great right now, but the reason that she's on the team, number one, is because hulking is super good, and I want to keep that on the team. And number two, I plan on getting her companion next, and so she's going to be available as a mythic anyway. May get switched out for the male, but I really like that she's going to increase my crit rate against people who are electrified, and the other mage is my carry anyway. So I think all in all, I'm going to be absolutely dominating people, especially in the campaign. So what I'm hoping for here is the Sallyhorn pushes the Griffin back into the back line. The Tidestorm pulls this caster and creates a line where her line attack will hit most of the people. This Sallyhorn might mess it up this time, but if he does, we're not too worried about it. Let's see how things actually function with this team. There's my pushback. You see our line is already created. Didn't matter that much. We're a little too strong, my friends, a little too strong. My Valley of Conquerors has been a little bit awful, mostly because my team is not playing. Most of the points that we have here, most of the nodes that we're holding are nodes that I captured, and most of the people were at least 50% bigger of a team than I was able to make for basically the entire time. So here's a guy who's been trying to bully our squad basically the entire time, and now he's going to be really just eating it, just absolutely eating dirt and enjoying it, getting a whole belly full. All right, we got a couple of people in here that I have not been able to deal with previous to making this team. Of course, I'm absolutely huge now, and I feel like my team synergizes pretty well. Got our whole big group. Oh, look at that. You're all dead. Oops. Oopsies. You're all dead. I wonder who did all the damage on my team. Too bad I don't get to look at it because I got to kill the rest of them. But I just love how that line gets made and then everybody gets roasted. Just absolutely roasted by my female IGNIS. So hey, if you enjoyed that little peek into a day in the life of my free-to-play account, finally making choices and making moves in the world, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with my free-to-play journey throughout the year. But for now, I want to thank you for watching. I have been RagePanda1, and I will see you in the next one.